Cooler and more unsettled as we head through the week. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Good morning. Something that's been rare in the world of weather is rain, particularly for the south of the UK, where now we are in August. Can you believe it? We look back at July and it's been the driest July for England since 1911, just a third of our normal rainfall. And this is how things look for the week ahead. There are some weather fronts queuing up and there will be some rain, but it's chiefly for northern areas of the UK. The south looks set to stay dry all week long, and as high pressure builds in, things settle down as we head towards the weekend. But here's how it looks for today. Largely fine and dry with some decent spells of sunshine, but rain will move in from the west later. So a dry, mild start to the day, fairly cloudy for some eastern areas first thing. And as we head through the day, the cloud that starts in the east will slowly clear away. And then a good looking day ahead. Largely dry, plenty of sunshine, the winds are light, and those temperatures look set to climb above average across the board, a comfortable 20 to 27 degrees. But from the west, here comes the rain. It moves into Northern Ireland late afternoon, western areas of Scotland this evening, and it moves through northern areas as we head overnight tonight. Good morning to you. The 1st of August, can you believe it? And the weather, particularly in the south, continues where we've been over the last few days. That is largely dry, actually, for the last month. Weather fronts are queuing up. They make some progress through western areas tonight, through northern areas later this week. But actually, by the end of the weekend, high pressure builds back in and it turns drier again, albeit cooler with a slight change in wind direction. But today, dry, sunny and warm, but wet weather moves in from the west later. So this is the dry scene greeting many of us first thing this morning. Cloud thick enough through some southeast areas just to produce the light spot of rain or drizzle in the air. But for most of us, it's dry. And there's some decent sunshine around as well. The winds are light, largely dry as we head through the day away from the west, where through Northern Ireland it turns wetter and windier later. But temperature-wise, above average across the board. We're looking at 21 or 22 degrees through Scotland, up to 27 degrees in the south, and potentially later on that just could produce the odd light shower as we head through the afternoon. And then this wet weather moves in from the west overnight into Northern Ireland, western Scotland, and into northern areas of England and Wales. So let's pick up on that rainfall as we head through the next 7 days. So here's our outlook taking us through the week and a sneak peek into the weekend as well. Starting off in the north and looking at our trend in temperatures. First of all, average temperatures, pretty much, maybe a little above as we head through tomorrow, a little cooler as we head through the weekend. And then our percentage chance of rainfall, how likely we are to see wet weather across northern areas of the UK as we head through this week. That weather front moves in from the west. It's overnight tonight into tomorrow, looking particularly wet, and that lasts into the middle of the week. But by the end of the week and into the weekend, things turn drier. Fortunes further south for England and Wales. We start off fairly warm, and basically we have a trend in temperatures slowly going down as we head through the week and weekend, but still staying average or above. Percentage chance of rainfall, there really isn't much way of rain, and if we do have rainfall, it's mostly across northern areas of England from the Midlands northwards. The chance of a few showers as we head through Tuesday and Wednesday, then thereafter it looks dry. Well, some rain in the forecast is what I have to offer, but in areas that probably just don't need it, or not in the areas that actually do need it. But if we look at where we are at the moment, we are at the beginning of August. Look back at July, it has been the driest July for England since 1911, just a third of what we should normally have for the whole month of July. And there is very little in the forecast as we head through the coming week in the south, at least. Weather fronts are queuing up, making some progress in the west this evening, but it's really through Wales, northern England, parts of Scotland that see rain. And as we head towards the end of the working week and the weekend, high pressure moves back in. It acts like a force field, keeping things largely dry. But for today, what it means is it's largely fine dry with plenty of sunshine. Pleasantly warm, but turning wet in the west later. So here's how we are this morning. Cloudy initially across the southeast, clear enough to produce the odd spot of rain or drizzle. But most of us fine and dry with plenty of sunshine. The winds are light and temperatures are average or above. So we're looking at 21 or 22 in the north, 27 degrees in the southeast with a few light showers, but turning wet and windy from the west as we head through the evening and overnight tonight. Good morning to you. The weather as we head through the week dominated again in the south by largely dry conditions. There are weather fronts queuing up, bringing some rain in the west later, but that really is just going to be through northern areas of England, southern areas of Scotland, and then as we head through the week, high pressure builds back in and it acts like a force field, keeping those weather fronts at bay. But a subtle change in wind direction means things turn a little bit cooler. But we start the week on a sunny, largely dry and warm note for many of us. This is how it looks first thing. Still a little cloudy first thing across the southeast of England. The cloud thick enough to give the odd spot of rain or drizzle in the air. But for most of us, it is dry, the winds are light, there's plenty of sunshine, and temperatures average or above, but way down on where they were just a few weeks ago. We're talking low 20s in the north, high 20s in the south. But but here comes the rain from the west through Northern Ireland and overnight tonight through western areas of Scotland, Northern England, Wales, where it will be heavy at times and fairly breezy. But in the south, we just need that rain. It doesn't look like it will come moving over the night tonight. And in fact, it's not looking like there's going to be any rain in the south as we head through the week. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. We start a new week and a new month with some new weather. For some of us, there'll be rain moving in from the west later, but for many of us, it is dry, fine, sunny and warm. Temperatures today above average across the board with the blue skies through England, Wales and Scotland. Cloudy over from the west with outbreaks of rain, and this heralds a mild, cloudy night for many of us tonight.